We are choosing our reality. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Well, if you're just coming to the channel or just been here for a bit, poking around, trying to understand all of this information about vibration, creative process, vibrational reality, all these things that you hear in the videos, and now you'll hear a term like, we are choosing our reality. You might feel like this. You might feel like these people. So you're saying, Brian, if someone is homeless or sick or is in a broken relationship, have a miserable job, in a car crash, receiving disrespect, have money shortages, and receiving unfair treatment, are you saying that those people are choosing those things? And the answer is they are. They are, and this is the reason they are, is because we are beings of energy. And we're having thoughts, and our thoughts are energy. That energy goes to the law of attraction. Law of attraction brings us back what matches the energy. Now here's the tricky part, and here's what confuses people. Because our subconscious holds the beliefs. And so they're sending out a default broadcast to the law of attraction that if it's in the area of unworthiness, for example, then you're going to receive disrespect, underappreciation, those kinds of things, and you're wondering why, because you're thinking you're a pretty good person and you're pretty conscientious and whatnot. How is that happening? It's happening because what's coming out of your subconscious mind. But then when it happens, let's say a situation happens where you're disrespected, then you react to it because your subconscious beliefs are not only default broadcasting, bringing those things to you, they're influencing your conscious mind so that when somebody shows up to show you that vibration, then you're rebelling against them and you're reacting to them, which then reinforces the belief energy, and you can see the cycle of your life that it gets into. Now, what makes this even more confusing is, where did these subconscious beliefs come from? Well, they came from when you were this big. And you heard a lot of things, you've seen a lot of things, and you internalized that, not realizing it. They were just repetitive. And so you took that in, and they became your beliefs. And those are the beliefs that are basically running your life right now as an adult until you change them. So as we, just with that quick explanation, as we go back and you see this, you can see you got to back off, because these things, these homeless, sick, broken relationships, miserable job, all that stuff, you can see it really is coming out of you. You just didn't know it was coming out of you. You didn't know you're offering a vibration that brought those things to you, but you are. And so what do we do about that? What do we do so we are offering some different energy that will cause us to have a different reality? How can we get into choosing a reality that is different than the one that we have? How do we get into choosing to have some kind of home or shelter that we want? How do we choose wellness? How do we choose relationships are thriving? How do we choose an interesting job? How do we choose to flow through traffic in very pleasant ways? How do we choose interactions with other people that are respectful? How do we choose the flow of abundance? How do we choose that life? And we choose it by the thought energy that we're going to choose. And so in order to do that, let me go through this list. I originally was going to call this video, We Are Receivers. But then as I was doing this list, I thought, okay, well, we're choosing our reality, and these are the reasons that we can engage, that we can change the reality that we're receiving by changing the thoughts that we're thinking, by being aware of what's going on in our life and in our thought energy. So let me go through this list here, and we'll see how we can use this information to start choosing different thoughts, and that will start to change those beliefs, as we seen in the other videos about deconstructing and reconstructing. And then that's going to change what we're offering to the law of attraction, and what comes back is going to be more of what we want. So we receive awareness of our beliefs. And we receive that simply because of what I said in this slide, is these situations in our life. Whatever's showing up in your life, that is the broadcast energy of the belief from your subconscious mind. And unless you're taking charge of your conscious mind, your subconscious would be influencing your conscious thoughts. So you're getting that energy coming to the law of attraction from both sides there. So we receive that awareness. So what are we going to do with that awareness? Well, we're gonna want to start changing the way we think about those things. We're going to look at those situations and we're going to start processing them differently, because we know we have beliefs that support the life that we don't want. So we want to start to get beliefs into place that support the life that we do want. So that's all about that deconstructing and reconstructing as thoughts come up. And you talk about, say, you have a homeless situation and you find yourself talking about it in a negative feeling way, not realizing its contrast and that there's expansion and that the situation you want is on the way. Then you're going to continue to be in that vibration and you're going to continue to have that experience. But if you start to talk differently about it, in the many ways I talk about in the other videos, now you can start to swing the energy and you can start to receive the path to the new experience that you want. Excuse me. Okay, we receive awareness if we are inviting more of what we don't want through sustained negative emotion. So if we have sustained negative emotion, then we have awareness that we are inviting more of what we don't want, because negative emotion means that our thoughts are out of alignment. It means that they're low vibration, means they're equal to the thing that we don't like. So we receive awareness about that, and so that again gives us an indicator to change our thoughts. We can also be aware that we're inviting more of what we don't want if we're talking about what we don't like in a way that we don't like it. And if we're feeling the absence or the emotional absence of the thing that we want, these are all indicators that we're inviting more of that we want. And so we want to change these thoughts. We want to talk about what we do like, what the positive aspects about what's on the way. We want to feel the emotional essence. So there's another way we can change that energy so that we start choosing a different reality. Okay, we receive indicators that we are changing our thoughts, which you could say they're indicators that changing our vibration, because the thought is the vibration, and then the vibration is the alignment. So low vibration, out of alignment thoughts, high vibration, in alignment thoughts, meaning those thoughts agree with what we want. So if we're receiving indicators that we are in alignment and that we are on the way to changing our energy so that we're choosing a new reality, when we feel more calm. If we feel more calm, more at ease, more accepting of things as being just vibrational feedback, we're responding more versus reacting. We're more expecting of things to come, more optimistic they're on the way. We're more anticipating them. More talking about what we want, and our health improves, because when we're more relaxed, now we've taken the negative energy out of our vibration and our cells can go back to work to repair any health matters and bring us back into health. So these are the indicators that tell us that we're trending to a new vibration. And you essentially say, if we're doing that, we're starting to choose a new reality. And if we keep on this path, if we keep doing this, then this is stage 4, where you can notice all that improvement in your daily emotional output. If you continue to do that, then you are going to be choosing a new reality, because new things are going to start to manifest from that new momentum you have going. We receive indicators that we are not changing our vibration when we find ourselves thinking the same old thoughts. If we're noticing things not changed, if we're talking about what we don't like, if we're feeling doubt about desires. See, when we're thinking those kinds of thoughts, now we have the indicator, we're receiving an indicator that we are not changing our vibration. So essentially, we're choosing to have the same reality that we have now, when we are thinking these kinds of thoughts. So it's very important that you understand we're receiving so much input, so much feedback about what's going on with our vibration, and we can know if we're choosing the same reality that we don't like or choosing a different reality that we do like. So we receive contrast. That's automatic, and that causes clarity about what we want. And when we know that contrast, those unwanted parts of life, are the natural asking where expansion happens, and now we have a new reality available to us. Now we're choosing to look at contrast in a way that feels good. So we're choosing a new reality because in feeling good about the contrast, we're a vibrational alignment with the new expansion. And essentially we're choosing a new reality because we're going to receive that. We receive awareness of new dreams and desires. So when contrast happens, the vibrational reality is instantly set up. That's the expansion. And we receive thoughts about that. It's not that we don't originate the imaginations of dreams and desires. They are received because the contrast causes that to happen, because the contrast causes expansion. And when we are high vibration moments, we will receive thoughts about what's in there. So that's what we call our dreams and desires. So we're receiving that. And when we know it, it gets us excited. And excitement is a high vibration. Now we're choosing a new reality. Now we're choosing a high vibration reality. We're choosing for the things that we want to come in and replace the things that we don't like. See, we're choosing. These things mean that we're aware of these things, then we're choosing either the old or the existing reality we don't like, or we're choosing the one we do like. We receive the path, and when we realize that the path is all kinds of details that our inner being sets up for us to move along and receive the things that we want. So when we're feeling good about the path, then we're choosing the reality that we want. And if we're sitting around wondering why it's taking so long, and we have to bide our time, and we have to have patience, see, that's all low vibration. We're not trusting the path. And now we're choosing to have the same old reality that we don't like. We receive our desire. So, of course, once we move along, that's stage 7, full-blown desire manifesting. That's stage 7 of the 7 stages. We receive that, and, of course, now we know what's manifesting, what we've been choosing for our present moment thought energy. We know where we've been putting our focus. And if we've been moving up through the stages 4, 5, 6, and 7, we do indeed receive what we want. Now, if we haven't been trending our energy like that, but we're still recycling those thoughts about the things that we don't like, and we're talking about them and thinking about them and wondering why they haven't changed, then the receiving that we're going to be doing is more of the thing that we don't like. That's what's going to keep manifesting. So we're choosing that. By virtue of choosing one, we're also choosing the other. If we're choosing the high vibration and the life that we want, that means we're not choosing the other one. But if we're choosing the negative feeling thoughts, then we're also choosing not to receive the high vibration life that we want. We receive emotion to tell us if our thoughts are aligned with the vibration of what we want or not, and also who we are, how life works, and why we came here. So if the emotion is positive, then we're in alignment with all of that stuff. If it's negative, then we're out of alignment. And by virtue of that, if the emotion is negative, then we know we're choosing a reality that we don't like. And if it's positive emotion, we know we're trending with the energy that we're really choosing the reality that we do like. So that's a video on why it is that we're choosing our reality. I'm sure a lot of people that are coming into the channel maybe for the first time or not knowing a whole lot about the creative process and this knowledge of life that shows us how it all works and why life is happening as it is. This can be quite a wake-up call that we are choosing our reality. But the more you understand it, the more you can see it's absolutely as plain as can be that we are clearly choosing the life that we're living. And it's also very clear on a daily basis if we're changing the energy so that we're choosing new energy, choosing new thoughts that are of a more positive focused nature, then we're starting to choose a new reality. And as we continue down that road of positive focus, then we indeed will be choosing the reality that we want. But if we continue to look at physical reality and think those same old thoughts, or look at ourselves and have thoughts that are of a negative variety, our past, just if we get involved in negative emotional energy, we are literally choosing the reality that we do not want. So we want to turn that all around, and this is why we want to be focusing our mind in the new positive ways that you learn from the creative process. And in stage 3 of the 7 stages is where you use that information to deconstruct any negative feeling thought and choose different thoughts that are in alignment, that are going to be, and you'll know they're in alignment because they have a positive emotional feel to them. And as you continue to do that, then you move from stage 3 to stage 4, where I talked about you're now at a new platform of vibration, where you're feeling calm, at ease, more accepting, more responding, expecting, optimism, anticipation, talking about what you want. And the indicator of your health, you'll definitely find health improvements in stage 4, because without that negative energy in your vibration, your cells can go back to work and bring things back into order. So you can see you very much are choosing your reality, and you very much have the power to choose your reality and to continue to choose your reality each and every day. You can choose a different reality anytime. You can choose to start supplying the kind of energy that will have a new reality starting to manifest. It's all in your hands. Okay, that's the video for today. Thanks for listening in. If you have any comments, leave them on the post, and enjoy your day.